We are recording.
Ooh, how's the hair? How's the hair?
How's the hair?
We have not filmed in a while.
I just got out of the shower. Mine's soggy, wet, like
soggy,
kind of like when we hose down the dog. You know?
All right. Well, let's begin.
Hey guys, action.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
How are you doing? Hope you're all having a great summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we saw each other, has it not?
It has been a minute.
It has been, I think, over a month at this point. So sorry that we disappeared without an announcement or anything. We weren't planning to take a YouTube break, but I don't know, 1 week extended into 2, into 3, into 4, and here we are. We thought we would do a little sit down, a little recap before we jump into all the travel videos that we've been filming along the Rockies.
Right. In all fairness, it has been a busy summer. I mean, it's involved, we came back from Argentina and it's involved a major move.
Yes.
We're no longer in Ontario.
Welcome to Alberta.
Beautiful, sunny Southern Alberta.
So when we got back from Argentina to Canada, the first item on the list was my sister's wedding. My youngest sister got married.
That was really exciting.
That was a beautiful ceremony. It was really nice, just small, intimate, family and friends.
Yeah.
And like we spent probably the first few weeks just getting that together, planning that event.
And then we all got sick.
Oh yeah, and then we all got COVID.
Yeah. So it wiped us out really good for a few weeks.
And you know, that was really bad timing because we all got COVID right when we were supposed to be packing up the house and moving out. So like the U-Haul containers arrived and like we're feverish and like carrying boxes and like trying to pack things.
Yeah, it was honestly, we were like zombies bringing stuff out. Like none of us had any energy whatsoever. We all had fevers, but yet the work needed to be done. Like the moving date was coming up, and what we ended up doing was renting the U-Haul boxes instead of a moving van. It was considerably cheaper, and so they dropped off the boxes in the place, and we self-packed. So
loaded it up.
We loaded it up.
Togo, thank you for joining us.
Togo's just over there.
You can't see him, but he's here. And then after we packed up the house, which is a lot of work, by the way, like 20 years of belongings and memories and just stuff. It was a lot of work packing up the house, but we got it done. And then we went in different directions. You went off to New Brunswick to spend some time with your parents. So how was that?
Yeah, that was great. I got to spend time with my parents out east. Always love going out to the Maritimes. They live in New Brunswick, in Fredericton. So, I mean, I had a great time there.
What did you do? Tell us. Any highlights? Did you film anything?
No, I have zero video clips. I didn't bring any cameras over there. But what I ended up doing was taking a lot of walks in this beautiful city park called Odell Park. And it's like the lungs of the city, just this beautiful forested park. Lots of trails in there. I did a lot of that. I went out and had some nice meals with my mom, hung out and watched baseball with my dad at night. It's just very relaxing when I go to Fredericton. It's not so much what I do. It's more like just spending quality time with family and just being relaxed. So I had a really good time.
Cool.
And you guys completed the drive with the dog.
Yes. So honestly, it really worked out very well because we had so much stuff in the vehicle to drive out west that there was no room for Sammy boy.
Yeah, we kind of figured that. And the real reason why I didn't come though was it initially looked like your sister was going to drive out with you.
Yeah, that was the main reason. Her work didn't give her the time off.
Right.
So it was just me, my parents, and Togo in the back of the vehicle, and like just a mountain of suitcases and possessions that didn't fit in the U-Haul.
I think what gave you guys the confidence is that in 2018 we did that exact same trip.
We did that drive, yes.
We drove out to Alberta with the dog, and so you guys kind of knew what you were signing up for, those long days. I think you guys gave yourselves one more day than what we did.
This time we did it in 5 days, so we were driving between like 6.5 to 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Which I think was a lot better than the previous trip where we were sometimes pushing like 10 hours. We can do it. That was too much.
So the funniest story that you were telling me when you guys first arrived is that, I mean, your stuff took a few weeks later to come. But so you guys were basically like having you were like camping in the house, you know?
We were sleeping on the floor.
You were having a sleepover in the house.
You know what?
None of you had mattresses, right?
Like there were a few benches inside the house that had like some foam padding, like the type of benches that you sit down on to like put on your shoes and things like that.
Yeah.
So we found those and we just threw them in front of the fireplace and basically camped out like sleepover style until the furniture arrived a few weeks later.
And on top of that, you didn't have the hot water working.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So, I remember all these
Thank
things.
you for all these
You were
details.
telling me these stories.
Sam was not here, but yes, the hot water wasn't working in my parents' new place. So we were using the camp showers, like, you know, those black bags that you heat out in the sun and then you wash yourself. We did a mixture of that and like boiling water in the kettle and then like mixing that with cold water and like bird bath.
You guys were practicing being anti-fragile.
Yes.
without signing up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did some of that. And then you joined us about a month later.
I've been here now for a solid 3 weeks.
Yeah, you arrived in late July.
Yeah. And so I've been absolutely loving it. This scenery and this kind of just everything about this place, Southern Alberta, reminds me so much of where I grew up on Vancouver Island. I mean, the forests, the mountains, the lack of human activity, which at this point in my life, I'm kind of enjoying.
He likes it.
I mean, I remember we were talking a few days ago, like, did we miss Brampton? And the answer was a firm no. We missed nothing about it.
I think that just shows that it was time for that chapter to end. The fact that the whole family was ready to say bye to the house, say bye to Brampton, say bye to life in Ontario, and try something new.
So, I mean, to be based in Alberta too is also kind of special for me because I did go to university in Edmonton for over 5 years, and so I really like this province. It's just something about it. I find people so friendly. On the western and eastern parts of Canada, there's just a different attitude out here. It's more relaxed, a bit more of a community spirit. I just find people more chill, more outgoing. You notice when we've gone to stores, like just people have more time to talk to you. It's not such a rushed environment.
And people, I feel like they're in a better mood than in the big city. They're not like stressed out. I don't know. It's just nice to chit chat with people and have some human interaction. It's kind of a shock coming from Toronto, but I really like it. So that's been good. Look at the dog with his ball. He's like staring at us like, are we going to play?
Yeah.
Not yet.
He's just, he's waiting patiently for us to throw him the ball.
Yeah.
And the dog has adapted very well.
Oh man, he's been loving it. Like he's got plenty of land to just run around, roam, smell the smells, bark at the deer.
Yeah. And he has a routine now of going to this nearby lake to do a little bit of jumping in, splash around action a couple times a week.
He swims in a beautiful alpine lake almost every morning. Like what a lucky dog.
It was his 6th birthday yesterday, and that was his present. He got fed some nice treats, and we took him to the lake. Yes. And he was splashing around.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's paradise for him. He has a nice big yard. He gets to go on hikes in nature, and he gets to go swimming in the lake. So what more could a dog want, right?
He lives a good life, yeah.
He does. He really does.
And I guess for us, we should clarify, we are now splitting time between Alberta, here at the foot of the Rockies, and Argentina. As you know, if you've been following the channel the last couple of months, you know that we started renovating the family property with the hotel, and that's going to be an ongoing project. Yeah. But we're also spending half the year here in Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
This wonderful province.
So it's basically, we had 2 moves this year.
Yes.
Like, that's a lot. You know, after kind of like sort of nothing really happening for 2020 and 2021, 2022 has been action-packed with in terms of our personal lives, and but it's been exciting, and I mean, it's just going to be amazing to split time between the Canadian Rockies and the Sierras of Cordoba. Yeah, it's the best of what we want in life. Like our idea of paradise is mountains, nature, fresh air, and not too many people. Yes. It's kind of our checklist at this point in our lives.
Do we sound antisocial?
Yeah,
no people.
Hopefully we don't sound too antisocial, but the funny thing is, if you were to rewind the clock 10 years ago, it was the opposite. I mean, I wanted to plunk me down in the biggest, most chaotic city, put me in a Hong Kong or Seoul or Istanbul or anywhere around the world that's big, and I loved it. And I still like going to cities, but it's definitely not where I want to hang my hat and be based.
Yeah, I get it. I get it because I feel the same way.
So we're kind of hoping now that we're out here to really get involved in nature-based activities. We're going to be doing some stand-up paddleboarding soon. We're going to be doing hiking, maybe someday getting a kayak. We both really like to kayak, and camping eventually too.
Yes.
So we're going to try to take advantage of the lifestyle opportunities being out here in nature. We're only an hour away from a phenomenal national park.
Oh, Waterton Lakes National Park. It is beautiful out there. My goodness. We should tell you about some of the trips we've been going on because even though we haven't posted in over a month, we have been filming a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. So some of the videos you can expect on the channel. We went to Waterton Lakes National Park for 2 nights, did some hiking there, took the dog, beautiful lakes. What else have we done?
Frank Slide.
Oh, okay. So we explored a bit of the Crow's Nest Pass area where we saw the Frank Slide, and we went underground and did a mine tour. That was really cool.
We've been to a place called Chinook Lake.
Oh, yes. We did some hiking for my birthday around Chinook Lake.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
Nearby
and then
waterfalls.
Waterfalls, Lundbrick Falls. We
Craft
went to
beer.
A
Rodeo.
Tell us about the rodeo.
Oh my gosh, the rodeo is so cool.
That was our first rodeo.
Yeah, it was our first rodeo. I mean, just all the events that you can have in a rodeo, they all happened. I mean, it's just phenomenal entertainment, and it's just really neat because it felt like the whole community was there, you know, checking it out.
Yeah.
It had the most amazing burgers, like big, juicy Alberta beef patties. If you haven't had Alberta beef, you need to try it. It's just, I think it's the best beef in Canada, hands down. The event was fantastic. I think it lasted over 4 days. We just went on a Friday evening.
Yeah.
And we were roasting until the sun went down, though. My goodness, was it ever hot.
It gets hot here in the summertime. Maybe it's because we're at a certain altitude up here in the mountains, but wow.
Yeah.
You really do feel the heat. It's a dry heat, not humid.
It's been great. We have so many more places to go.
Yeah, so basically this whole like summer and early fall, it's all about exploring Southern Alberta. And we've been doing like 2 trips a week, would you say?
Yeah, I can't wait to explore everything this region has to offer. It's just so exciting, to be honest.
And then I guess, should we talk about upcoming plans, upcoming travels?
We should.
I think at this point we can tell you that we are going back to Europe very soon. Flights are booked. Are we going to do a little guessing game with clues like we did last time?
We've been there before. That'll be a good clue. Not too long ago.
So yeah, we'll tell you more about that. You'll see the videos. We're going there for a little over a week.
Yep.
And then we've got a few more adventures planned around here in Canada before we fly back to Argentina.
Yeah.
We need to book our flights very soon.
We may or may not have something else in Canada too.
Yes.
In a different province.
Yes.
We'll keep that a tiny bit of a secret. We're waiting to hear back about that. Yeah, it's going to be a bit more time here, and then we're going to head back to Argentina and have a really good push with our project down there. Because the reason we came back, of course, was the move, to help with the move, and also for your sister's wedding.
Yeah.
Our original plan was to be there for a while. So we're going to head back and be based in Argentina for quite a while. We're hoping to make serious progress on the renovations down there.
Oh, we're also toying with an idea. I'll put it out there in case there's some interest. You guys can let us know. But we've kind of been talking about running a tour in Argentina, you know, just a small group, inviting people to come down. Let's explore an area together. You know, we like wine, we like food, we like nature.
Hiking.
So we're putting it out there if you guys would be interested in Patagonia or maybe Mendoza or maybe Salta, Jujuy. If there's an interest, let us know. We'll let you more about it. We'll let you know.
We'll let you know more about it.
We'll let you know more about it in the coming weeks.
See, guys, when we're not filming as often, we lose our ability to speak. So we need to make more videos. But yeah, it would be really cool to hear if there's an interest in tours, because we've always kind of wanted to run one. And if there is a demand, we'll set something up.
Yeah, and it would be for early 2023. So next year, January, February. That's South American summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, just putting it out there. I'm going to have a call with a company next week, get some info, get some rates, and then let you guys know.
Yeah. Because like one of the reasons we create our channel is basically to inspire people to do the types of trips that we do, because we're just like the most regularly ordinary people on the planet. Yeah. And if we can do it, so can you. So we would pick, if we're going to run a tour, we would pick something that would be kind of appropriate for anyone who's like, you know, just get on a plane, come, have a good time, see some really interesting parts of Argentina, eat great food,
meet some cool people,
enjoy some Malbec if you're into wine, and I just think it would be really fun for us to try experiencing what it's like to actually be on a tour where we wouldn't be leading it. We'd have a local guide.
Yes. We'd be on it. We'd have an expert.
But we would be there to interact and hang out with everyone on the tour and just to have a good time together. So it's something that really is. It'd be great to start meeting more people who watch our channel as well in person. We've had the privilege of having people recognize us in person, but we actually haven't organized something where we get to meet up with our subscribers. So I think it would be really fun.
Cool.
And that's basically the update, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like we've rambled long enough. How long was that? 17 minutes, and I'll chop it down a little bit.
Yeah, we were hoping for like over 10. So we hit the target. And we hope you guys are all having a good summer. I hope that there's a lot of positive and exciting things going on in your lives. And let us know what you're up to as well.
Yes.
We love hearing what everyone's doing and what are some exciting plans that are happening in your lives.
Yeah, just write us in the comments. We always read. We try to reply to everyone as well. And well, after this video, you can expect regular travel content.
Yes.
Once again, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. That's all we got.
Ciao.
Ciao.